Hello and welcome back to Building Your Best Life with Deborah D. Smith. On our last session, I talked about dating, the appropriate way in which you go to your date's house to pick her up and meeting the parents for the first time. So we're ready. We're off on our date now. We've decided where we're going. Today, I'm going to talk about who pays. That's a good one, isn't it? Who pays? So this is the first date, we're assuming. And you have asked the young lady out on this date. So it would be appropriate for you to pay when you go out. So let's just say that you've decided that you're going to go out for dinner for the first time. So you go to the restaurant, and since you asked the young lady out, we're going to assume that you are the one that selected the restaurant. So we can also assume that it's within your budget. So you go out and you have a nice meal. The young lady can get what she would like to have for her meal, beverage, appetizer, dessert, because again, you have selected this restaurant and it is within your budget. Now, the reason you're paying for this meal is one, this is a first date. Two, you have asked the young lady, out on this date. Three, you believe that it is appropriate for the young man to pay. You think that's the right thing to do. Or four, maybe that's the way that you were raised. So you think it is the best thing or the best way to go for you to pay the bill. And that's fine, that's great. So you're going out on this date, you're going to have a lovely meal, and the young lady will be able to get what she wants. And hopefully at the end of the meal, she will tell you thank you, she enjoyed herself, and everything's fine. But let's say that you and the young lady go out, maybe on a second or third date, and you're there, and you say, okay, I'll take the bill. And the young lady says, oh, I have it. And you say, oh, no, I'll take it. And then later on in the meal, she decides, oh, you don't have to pay out. You paid last time, I'll pay this time. Well, she may be doing this to be courteous, to see how you'll react if she says that you'll pay, because, some young men might think, oh, if the young lady, as soon as the young lady says, I'll take care of it, oh, thank you very much. Well, no, you're going to decline. You'll decline a couple times. However, if she becomes insistent that she's going to pay the bill, then say, well, if you insist on paying, we'll just split the bill. So you still want to do the right thing. So you're going to pay for your own meal and allow her to pay for yours, or you just split it down, split it in half. But again, you want to be the one that is sponsoring the meal. Another scenario is that, you want to, this is a young lady that you've gone on a couple dates and you have thoroughly enjoyed yourself and you want it to go further. So you want to please her. So you're thinking, should I allow her to select the restaurant? And this is something that you really, really want to do. However, you're thinking, wow, now, I'm just a college student. I'm on a limited budget. So suppose I, say, I'm taking you out Saturday night and you can select the restaurant, and she picks Ruth Chris or some restaurant that I can't afford. Then what will I do? Well, there is a way that you can kill two birds with one stone. You can allow her, kind of, sorta, to select, and as well make sure that you're staying in your budget. So if you've gone out with this young lady a couple times, hopefully you know what she likes to eat. So let's give her a couple of choices. You say, well, we're gonna go out, and you think you might like Italian, or does she like Mexican? Does she like Indian food? Does she just like fast food or American food? Does she like Caribbean food? Or does she like soul food? Well, knowing what type food she likes, that will really help. So based on the choices of cuisines that that she likes, Then you select several restaurants that fit into your budget that offer these menus or these cuisines. So that way you can say, well, we're going out Saturday night, and I know you like Indian food, and I know you like Caribbean food and Mexican food. And I was thinking, would you like to go to Mexi Town Cabana? Or would you like to go to Jerk Chicken Haven? And I'm just making these names up as I go. Or, would you like to go to, what's the other cuisine I said? Italian. So do you want to go to Pasta del Pasta? So that way you know that these are restaurants that you can afford, and she'll be happy because she gets to select one of them. Sounds great? It'll work out fine. But again, most young men have been raised that they should foot the bill when they take a young lady out. Hearing different people talk, you think that's the right thing to do. So it is. It's a good thing to do, to always treat the young lady. And then again, if she is insistent that she pays and she's not taking no for an answer, I'm going to pay, then don't allow her to pay for your meal. You split it. I think you both will be happy then, and you can have many more dates to come. Maybe on the next date she will allow you to pay. But this is another segment of Build Your Best Life with Deborah D. Smith, and some hints on you young men dating. I hope this was something that helped you. Give me a like, a comment, a review, and share this with some of your other friends. If you have questions or you can think of something else that I should add, feel free to add that to the post. Thank you, and I look forward to you seeing another one of my posts on Build Your Best Life with Deborah D. Smith. Thank you, and have a great evening.